Hey there, YouTube. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a profile on which I've been working. Of course, a couple of doubts still of what I will be running, but technically it's like a wing beast, massive destruction, or recycling the monsters. This is gonna be one of the first videos that is gonna be posted on my channel, which is GT Duos. Shout out to Meta Team, and we'll be giving out this information in just a bit. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start with the deck list. First of all, we have two Cyber Dragons. Why? Because there are 21 beater. They can be special summon. Really good actually in this times. It's either useful for you to use it as a bite for your opponent to start using their cards and everything. So whenever they give up, for example, warnings, or they pull out the oppression or bottomlesses, then that is really good for you, so that you can go ahead and start doing your really play stuff, right? Next we have two Thunder Kings. This card is absolutely broken in this at this format. It actually stops everything. It stops anything that's searched, basically, like Xavers, Dragonides. We also have what other decks do search a lot? Well, technically, Greykeepers, Machina decks are coming back due to the fact that they have the what is it called? Ultimate offerings with making Utopias and of course Trish. So also the good thing about this is that it can stop some special summons. So it can stop the synchros for the plant decks. Then we have two Breakers. Breaker is totally awesome in this format as well. The main reason why I like to run it is due to the fact that I recycle them. Whenever it's summoned, you get a token which you can remove and thus an MST. Once you have done an MST, so you will be able. It's technically like a +1 for you and a -1 for the. Sorry, I'm just thinking about job right now, but it is a -1 for your opponent. The reason why is because they will be spending actually another card that maybe they were planning to do or use it later on, but due to the fact that they're getting it, then well, they might go ahead and use it. Next we have two Gatekeeper Spies. This is a tech choice since I'm making this build as well to be a Synchro and XYZ's summon, so it will be really tough for my opponent to go over a 20,000 defense monster, and then maybe we're having a first or second turn Synchro with Miss Valley, which was coming next, or as well a second turn Utopia or XYZ's level 4, of course. So that's my main reason. Then we have Miss Valley. This should be actually a 2, but I only have 1 available right now, so sorry about that. Miss Valley also is good to go ahead and use its effect. The effect of bouncing up a card, just like this guy, Granmo, it's really awesome. So if you go into first turn, set up this card, and your opponent goes and starts making synchros, for example, Stardust Dragon, then that dragon is gonna go back to the main deck or the extra deck, as well with Granmo. Morphing Jar. This is gonna be used just for recycling my hand whenever because this deck actually runs out of hand, so you may go ahead and use it as well. Chaos Sorcerer. We're using Twilight Falcon. Now this card it's really broken. You have many options right here. For example, if you go ahead and have a morphine jar and then you summon Falcon in order for him to attack, you can recycle your morphine jar back to your hand. So that's one of them. The other one you can go ahead and use Breaker. You attack, okay, so I'll return it. The next turn, the same thing. Break. If it still remains on the field, then you can go ahead and use its effect again. Besides that, there are some other cards that will come back. We have Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer, which is really good as well. Also, we have the Sephiroth, Spirit Reaper, Gale, Gorse. You can also actually bounce Gorse back to your hand whenever you're done. Well, you have done or received the NOTK with Falcon Valor. As it is for the trap lineup, Compulse, Call the Haunted, Rail Oppression, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. I think that this card is going to go down to 1 since it's really useful, and like it happened with Judgment, I believe it's going to happen the same thing with Solemn Warning. But anyhow, we have Battleness. We have 2 Dire Bribes. Dire Bribe is really good for us being able to go ahead and negate stuff, usually, and the Icarus attack. Allure of Darkness, Tech Choice. Swords. Why do I run this card? Yet again, we have 2 big ways right here. Swords, if it's turn 2 and you already have this guy in the graveyard, then you can go ahead and special summon him. Even though you're going to be taking 400, then you can go ahead and bounce this back to your hand. Or Falcon, which is going to be, it's really awesome actually. Forbidden Lands, Beat Stick, 2 MSTs, 1 Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Darkhold, and Giant Trunade. These are just basic stuff right here, but yeah, you can go ahead and reuse them once you're done with them, alright? Okay guys, so that's what the profile of the day. Hopefully it's good. Please write it down below. Peace.